Hey Pisces, welcome to Dark Eve Tarot. I am Eve, and we're going to get you a message. We're going to take a look at something that's going on right now, and then we will look at what is helping the situation or can help the situation. Then we'll look at what is kind of messing it up or has the potential to kind of ruin it. All right, for Pisces. All right, so what's going on? All right, so we have the hibiscus card, which it just talks about timing. The timing is summer. So not sure what's going on in the summertime. So let's get some tarot and see. What about summertime for Pisces? We have the lovers. We got some summer lovin' going on. Summer lovers. Summer lovin'. Well, that doesn't really seem like the best thing. We've got the Ten of Wands coming out right after, which is something weighing very heavily on you. It's weird. I almost want to say don't get your hopes up, but Six of Swords, moving on. Wow. All right, well, whatever happens, I mean, I don't know if this is someone that you're going to meet in the summertime and it's going to be short-lived, and it's kind of like one of those, like in just a period of a few months, being swept off your feet and just dropped. But whatever it is, you're going to be able to move on. And if you are in a long-term relationship and things kind of like heat up during the summer, whether it's heat up in a good way or heat up in a bad way, there's a card of moving on here. Someone's moving on. It's almost like it's riding its course. Page of Cups. Well, that's interesting because that means not only is there, like, are you going to be able to move on from this, or someone is moving on, but there's something a little bit newer and fresher waiting for you here. It's almost like someone is biding their time, waiting for this to finish so they can step in. Now, I don't know if this is just like rebound or what, but I mean, honestly, it kind of feels promising. I mean, this could be a person stepping in, or it could just be an outlook. Like having, like, once moved on, moved away from this situation, you have a much more fresh outlook on, like, love in general or relationships in general or your emotions, or, you know what I mean? All right, so what is going to help you through this? What's going to help you through this? Oh, cool. We have the torso, and it says stand up for what is right. So be true to yourself, Pisces. Very cool. All right. So what about that? The Fool. Well, there's newness right there. This is keep it fun, keep it light if you can. There will be some exciting, like, I want to say there will be some exciting type energies. I don't know if it's just like putting yourself out there, having like doing activities, things that you can only do in the summertime. But I'm just seeing a lot of opportunity here with the Fool. So if you are presented with an opportunity where there's a potential to actually experience some kind of joy, you're being asked to go for it. Just don't risk any personal, like don't take any major risks or do something that you will regret, because you have this standing up for what's right. It's like about scruples. Maintain your integrity. Yeah, so we have the Justice. You want to maintain your integrity. You want to do you definitely want to do what's right, especially according to your own MO or whatever. Because we have the Justice showing up. You've got, like, okay, these big energies. So far, we've got 2 majors coming out in just what's helping you. So a lot of times, that is like, it could be like astrological placements. It could just be like where the moon is, where the planets are right now. But there's something like bigger than you that is actually favorable, that's going to help you through this. So it would be wise to take advantage of those kind of energies. Now, I don't know if this summer, if we're going to have like, just with this Fool here, it almost makes me think of like some major full moon, or like maybe like an eclipse of some sort. So it might be worth it to just to look up and see if there's any major astrological events happening in the summertime. So we have the 8 of Swords here. It's like you thinking that you can't. Like, this is you thinking something is not for you. And honestly, I think that's right. It's telling you to trust your instincts here, because there is going to be something that doesn't feel quite right, and you need to stand up for what is right. Something's not going to feel right. And it's interesting that it's coming out right above this moving on card. I want to say that you're going to be tempted to not move on, or you're going to be tempted to prevent someone from moving on. And you really need to trust your instincts here. It's like, what truly is the right thing to do? Do you really need to stand in the way? Do you really need to let them prevent you? Seven of Swords, yeah. So to avoid any kind of deception, Pisces, you definitely need to stand up for what's right, trust your own intuition, trust your gut. And it's funny because that's coming up a lot for a lot of the signs right now, is the biggest thing helping them is trusting their own instincts. And that's what's going to work for you, Pisces. Just try not to deceive yourself. So now let's look at what could totally make this a lot worse. Angel, you're being guided in your current situation, but are you listening? So it's about what you're listening to, or whether or not you're listening. Because listening is an extremely important part of effective communication. So I almost wonder if this whole thing in the summertime has something to do with communication. Ooh, I wonder if there's going to be a Mercury retrograde during this period. Page of Pentacles. So it might be an argument about money. Disagreement, some kind of disagreement about money. Someone made a bad decision about money. Yeah. So someone either there's some kind of disagreement about a decision that was made about money, and I feel like both people feel like their whatever position they are on it is completely justified, and somebody definitely wins the argument, and the other one very butthurt about it. It's almost like division or taking sides or something is what's like kind of spoiling it. I mean, considering like, where the economy is in the world, I mean, it could be any number of, financial discussions going on. Two of Pentacles. How are you going to stretch your dollar? How are you going to stretch that dollar? Sure hope we don't get Five of Pentacles here. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, that's much better. Okay. All right, so something you need to know. Pisces, whatever financial troubles you're having or whatever financial troubles is happening within this time period, you need to know that it's like it will change, okay? And if you're with a Leo, that it might change for the very, very, very better, because they had a very interesting section with the Wheel of Fortune and an Ace of Pentacles. That just could be for one of you. So basically, try to limit the, what's the word, polarity, the divisions between, like, God, how do I say this? Eliminate the extremes, okay? As far as your views on money, or who's spending what, or who's wasting money, or who's not saving, or what the fuck ever. Try not to be so extreme in your communications, because that's gonna make this a whole lot worse, okay? Adding money troubles to any situation, it's like a lot of people are having money troubles, you know what I mean? There's a lot of people real sensitive about that. It's like, why? I mean, this situation, it seems tricky anyways, so just don't make it worse by arguing about money. That's really what I'm getting here. All right, Pisces. So here's your message. Please take what resonates, leave the rest, and I'll see you later.